welcome to what I hope, with all my heart, is the dumbest video I will ever have to make. On Tuesday the 10th of December in the year of our Lord 2024, I woke up to some emails from YouTube. Your AdSense has been disabled. YouTube partnerships have been paused. No money for you, peon. Somewhat perturbed by this, as you might expect, I went onto their website and asked the live chat, what do I do? You need to fill in the policy violation appeal form, they said. Allow me to introduce you to the nightmare that is the policy violation appeal form. On the surface it seems quite harmless. You just enter a few details. Name, contact email, AdSense login email, publisher ID, an example of a place you run ads. Did you receive an email about your account being disabled? And please provide us with information as to why your account should be reconsidered. The first 10 times I filled out this form, I actually filled in something like, I don't know why you have disabled it, I haven't violated policy, or if I have, you haven't told me why so I can fix it. But subsequent to that, I just filled in what number attempt it was, because I knew that no human was ever going to read it. For those of you thinking, obviously you've been demonetized because of the video with murder in the title, well, I did change the title of the video, not because of the murder thing, just because I thought it would be a better title. But generally, if there's a problem with a video, YouTube will flag and demonetize that video, and you'll be able to see it on your page of YouTube videos. I suppose they might disable AdSense if multiple videos had been flagged, but no videos appear to have been flagged, because if they had, they would have probably told me about that. Anyway, I filled in the policy violation appeal form and received an email which went a little something like this. You contacted us through the policy violation appeal form, which is available for Google Ads publisher accounts which have been disabled per policy violations. However, we can't take any further actions due to one or more of the reasons below. Allow me to summarize the potential reasons for you. 1. You've given us the wrong publisher ID. Unlikely, though I did try a couple. 2. Your AdSense is still active, actually. No, it's not. 3. Your AdSense has been disapproved or closed, not disabled. No, it's definitely been disabled. 4. Your AdSense doesn't exist in the first place. No, I'm pretty sure it does. 5. Your account has been disabled due to invalid click activity. Remember that one, it will be stupid in a moment. Feeling slightly unnerved now, I decided to send an email to my partner manager, who is surely the person to reach out to when you're having problems like this. The email bounced. To be fair, I'd never actually spoken directly to my partner manager at that point, I just got her newsletters every week, but still. So because my audience are collectively extremely knowledgeable, I went live and said, chat, I've been demonetized, what do I do? And they said, tweet at them. Go on Twix and tweet at them. That might help. So I logged on to Twitter/X for the first time in donkey's years, and I did in fact get an almost immediate response from the Team YouTube account. They asked for more information. I gave them more information. They were going to pass me on to the creator support team. What joy! So while that was going on, a couple of people who work at Google but not at YouTube had seen my videos because they watch them anyway and said, hey, heard you've been demonetized, that's not very good. Here's your partner manager's actual email. That would probably be helpful to you. Don't worry, she hasn't actually left the company, she's still working in the same job. You just had the wrong email address for some reason. They also referred me to the creator support team. Surely either my partner manager or the creator support team will be able to help me. I mean, that's their job, right? That Tuesday night, the creator support team did in fact get in touch with me, and I woke up on Wednesday morning to the following email. Hi Jill, I hope you're doing well. I wasn't particularly, but you know, I appreciate the pleasantry. This is Name from the YouTube creator support team. Getting your AdSense account approved and always active is important to keep your monetization status turned on for your channel. No kidding. I've learned that yours was closed due to invalid click activity or other policy reasons. Let me share what you can do to address this. It was fill out the policy violation appeal form. So I filled out the policy violation appeal form again, and I got the same email back, and so I copy-pasted it into the reply that I sent to Name at creator support. Please advise on how to appeal the fact that I cannot appeal, I said. On Wednesday night, while I was sleeping, I received another email. Hi Jill, thanks for the detailed information. Upon checking, it's most likely due to the 5th reason why you cannot submit an appeal for this account. We apologize for the confusion. Let me share the correct form for the appeal of your AdSense account's disablement. I woke up in the middle of the night and thought, I wonder if I've been sent an email because this person does not seem to be in my time zone, and lo and behold, I had. So I filled out the invalid traffic appeal form, and within 2 minutes I received another auto-generated email, which, let me summarize. This is not the right form for you because of one of these 10 reasons, but we're not going to tell you which one. I relayed this to my creator support team person and went back to sleep. When I woke up on Thursday morning, I had another email. Allow me to summarize this email. If the form isn't working, it's either because you filled it out already a few days ago, or because you need to wait another few days before you can fill it out again. But I checked, and actually it's not invalid click activity, i.e. botting, which has caused your AdSense to be disabled. It is other policy reasons. Do we know what those policy reasons are? No, nobody actually knows that. You can try again after a few days to see if the form will be allowing your submission. I've double checked with our tools and verified that the first form you are trying to access is the correct one. That's the policy violation appeal form. By the way, we're back to that again. So it's definitely a policy thing, not because you think I'm botting my own account. Yes. Okay, good. Do we know what the policy violation is? No, of course we don't. It is now Thursday. I have been told to go away and come back later. I am still demonetized and I still haven't been given a reason. I go live again and say, okay chat, hit me with your best suggestions because I don't know what to do here and I can't get in touch with my partner manager. The emails don't seem to be working even though I know they aren't bouncing. And if you don't have any suggestions, I'm just going to have to wait until Monday and there is absolutely no way that this form is magically going to start working on Monday. What about your partner manager? Chat says. Yeah, I emailed and I didn't get a response, I say. Have you tried messaging on LinkedIn? They say. That's left field enough that it might actually work, I respond. So I go on LinkedIn and I message my partner manager and I do get one response. And it says, oh no, that sounds terrible. Have you tried reaching out to creator support? Yes, I say. I have been in touch with creator support for several days, but they don't seem to be able to solve the issue. They just keep telling me to fill out a form that isn't allowing me to fill it out. I then said via LinkedIn, I am sending you an email with a summary of everything which I have discussed with the creator support team thus far. That was the afternoon of Thursday, the 14th of December, in the year of our Lord 2024. I have not yet had a response. At this point I wonder, is it because I have a duplicated AdSense account? Because for some reason I can find three. One for my business, fine. One which is personal, also fine, but also a random third one. Don't worry, my creator support team person tells me on Thursday night, you don't actually have that third one, it was closed quite a while ago. So that was comforting. At least we know it's not that. It is now Friday morning and I decide to give up for the weekend. And I have a very pleasant weekend. I live stream for some of my patrons, I go to carols by candlelight, some of my viewers are very generous and donate to me on Patreon to help make up for the shortfall of not earning any AdSense in December. And lo, the weekend is over and it is Monday morning. And I try the form again, this time on a different browser because who knows, that might help. Shockingly, it does not work. I tweet this. I email the member of the creator support team to tell them this. I go live and inform my viewers of this update and say, chat, any suggestions? And they say, do you have coffee? And I say, no. And they say, you should. So I set it up. And people are once again very generous and I am deeply humbled by it. I also try submitting the form on a third browser on an entirely different operating system. Sadly, this doesn't work either. Side note, the people who work at Google but not in the right department are also still trying to help, but like all Google employees, they are severely limited in what they can actually do. Still, they are trying, and I appreciate that. I go play D&D on Monday evening, and while playing D&D, I occasionally check my email in case I have received an update from the creator support team. I have not, but when I wake up on Tuesday morning, there is my email. Hello, Jill. Thanks for the update. I appreciate your patience and cooperation with this process. I mean, I don't really have any choice, but I try to be polite because I know that it's not this person's fault, that they can't do anything and have no power to help me. Since the forum still does not work after a few days, I've escalated this with our internal team for them to notify your partner manager to get back in touch with you so they can submit an internal appeal on your behalf. I'll update you with the details in the next few days to come once I hear back from them. Take care. Name. Thing is, I have not been able to contact my partner manager in a way that gets a response, except that one time on LinkedIn. So I sincerely hope that creator support has a better way of getting in touch with my partner manager than I do, because otherwise we're just going to be hanging around waiting for a response that never comes. And either way, it is likely that monetization will not return for some time, and if you're keeping track here, we still don't know why it was turned off in the first place. Nobody can tell me because nobody knows. It is possible that somebody knows but they can't tell me, but I think that nobody actually knows. Now, the only way to get YouTube to do anything in a timely fashion these days is to publicly shame them, so if you have enjoyed this ridiculous video so far, please share it with a friend, or with a famous person, or with somebody you think might be able to help with it. YouTube does this to people all the time, and it's extremely annoying and opaque, and they will never fix their processes if we don't tell them repeatedly that their processes are broken and then keep annoying them until they fix them. So here I am, being annoying, making a fuss, and hoping that it all works out. Thank you once more so much to my patrons, new and existing. Thank you to everyone who has bought me a coffee. I think it should be pronounced Ko-Fi, but that's not really the point, is it? And thank you to everyone who has tweeted or emailed or Facebooked or left a comment in support. I appreciate you all. If there are updates to this saga, I will let you know, but otherwise, I think probably you will see me in the new year. Hopefully remonetized. But at this point, really, who knows? Merry Christmas!